Let's talk about using informational text. Now, informational text can be a magazine, textbook, newspaper, autobiographies, and instruction manual. And they're all examples of the kind of informational texts that you're gonna encounter on a daily basis. Now, a lot of people would like mistake informational text with not kind of mistake, but that like they misread it and thought it was some kind of informal, because it looked kind of like it. But this one is informational text, and informational text is basically a text that give not text, but like it can be an essay, or text that are written to inform or explain like the topic to the reader, give us like information about it, like verified facts, using it reliably. Now, since it's like an informational text, which give us like fact and stuff, it is not meant to be an entertainment. Informational text may entertain some reader, but it is not their sole purpose. You can use it as an entertainment, but that is not like the sole purpose of informational text, because instead the author of this text are simply trying to present the best fact possible, give us like the best information in order to help the reader to understand something better. Now, since the informational texts give us like facts, so they do not express the personal opinion of the author, because it's informational text. It's only give like facts. It doesn't give like opinion. So I think you would like to keep that in mind. So if the author began to express his or her opinion in like the text, then it would become like a persuasive text rather than an informal, text, because he or she are using fact to convince reader of something rather than allowing themselves to make up their own mind by presenting facts using a neutral tones. And of course, when we're writing an informational text, there would be like some rule, and there are 3 essential qualities of an informational text that you need to remember when writing one. The first thing is that you have, when you're writing this text, you need to help the reader to take in the important information. So you want to write it clear and understandable. So if the main idea or the supporting detail aren't clear, then the author has not accomplished their goal in writing an informational text. Second of all, you have to think of a newspaper, because many, but like not all of it, are in section of a newspaper which are informational, and they are used because of their titles, headings, subheading, a table of content, bold text, and picture to help reader follow along the main idea of each article. So you want your informational text to be organized just like a newspaper. Not like you're writing about the title and then you don't want to write about the title anymore, then you go over the heading, and just in the middle of the heading you jump right up to the bold text and the picture, and then come back again for the heading. That's not gonna work. Now, if you write this information text and it is not organized, then it would like created like a hard time for the reader to understand your text, because like they're confused about it. They're not organized. They're confused all about it. And the last thing and the most important thing when writing an informational text is the text is filled with reliable, verified facts. So if the author of a newspaper article tend to either be an expert on the topic then he or she is writing about, or he gathered information from expert sources to make sure that the statement is in the article have been proven to be true. And yeah, like I said, it have to be reliable, verified facts. It is not your opinion or the fact that you made up something and write it in your essay. That's not gonna work. So remember, when you're writing an informational text, first of all, you want it to have all reliable and verified facts, because it is an informational text, not a persuasive text. And next, it needs to be organized, because you don't want the reader to be confused while reading your text, because you're writing it all not in the wrong order, but like all together, mix it up. And yeah, you need it to be clear and understandable, so that your reader don't get confused, and they will understand the main idea better. Well, thank you for coming, and have a great day learning about informational text.